What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sabri, and today we're going to be talking about different topics, which is the Amazon workers strike and how it's making headlines, plus other strikes that I experienced firsthand when I was in Oregon, which was the graduate workers strike at OSU and Benton County strike at the Benton Health Services. So the reason why a lot of people are striking is because of workplace fairness. One of the main things that comes into play, especially with the Amazon workers, is that Amazon is not shy of any revenue. They've been doing really well, and I think the last time that I checked, their estimated revenue for the last year has been $500 billion. So when the company is doing that well, it doesn't make sense why some of its workers will be struggling to making ends meet. First, some context. Amazon workers across several locations in the country walked off the job in protest. Well, why? It's because they're demanding better pay, safer worker conditions, and protection against labor practices. So if you've never worked in a labor market, which I have and I've experienced it myself, I've actually learned how you have to work an 8-hour shift in order, like every day for normal weekdays. And that can really take a toll on your mental health. So you have 24 hours in a day. And if you sleep for 8 and you work for 8, you only have, so that's 16 total. And you only have another 8 hours to yourself to, indulge in stuff you like doing. One key issue is pay. Many Amazon workers say their wages haven't kept up with inflation. Even as the company's profits soar, did you know that Amazon workers' revenue for 2023 topped $500 billion? If some employees are just struggling to make ends meet. Then there's the matter of working conditions. Reports have surfaced about workers being pushed to their physical limits. With grueling shifts, limited breaks, and higher injury rates, strikers are saying enough is enough. They want safer environments and humane treatment. This brings us to a big question. Why does this matter? For one, it highlights the growing disparity between corporate success and employee well-being. Strikes like this aren't just about Amazon. They're a call for systemic change across industries. So, what can we do about it? Supporting workers means amplifying their voices, sharing their stories, talking about these issues, and considering where your dollars go. Awareness is the first step towards change. My experience at working at Analog Devices for about a month, I've had to work 8-hour shifts, and I've been super diligent about making it on time and, showing my supervisor that I was actually interested in this kind of work. The semiconductor industry is kind of tied into computer science, and I thought, yes, this is exactly where I want to be. So while I was working there, we had to gown up from the bottom down to the top. We had to be in a gown because the chips that we were working with are really sensitive to any kind of molecules that come across it. So if you had anything that was like sand or debris come on those chips, then it will actually make it broken. My experience there was only for a month, and then my contract ended and they didn't want to renew it, which I thought was ridiculous, but I can't do anything about that. One of the main things that I learned while I was there is that labor work is kind of hard. It's not a simple thing that you can just pull off. It actually takes a physical toll on your body. You become wired to only look at the clock once a day because time kind of becomes irrelevant at that point. You pull off so many shifts that you just get drained. The reward comes at the end of the week when you get your paycheck and you can actually do some fun things with it. But the pay is not as great as you would imagine a semiconductor industry. But I do want to say I did have a lot of fun there. I met a lot of cool people, and I've made some really cool connections with the people in the analog devices industry. And that's all for today. But this conversation is far from over. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think strikes like these are effective? What do you think companies like Amazon should do about these things differently? Let's get a discussion going in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone you find interesting. Thanks for watching. This was Sabri. Hope you have a great day. Peace.